Shalawam. I'm your brother Yahawah from the branch of GMS, South Carolina Midlands. And before we start off, all praise, honor, and glory belongs to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Rawchaa, Qadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who teach and who rule well. And Shalawam unto Yahawah Elect, scattered abroad throughout the four corners of the earth. To you I say Shalawam. And delivered just Lot, vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked. Yahawashi, he delivered our forefather Lot and his two daughters, out of Sodom and Gomorrah, and rained down fire and brimstone, the judgment for the wicked act, of sodomy that was going on back then. And I'm making this lesson off of, I was running some errands, and being here in Babylon the Great, it don't matter where you go, man. You can go to the grocery store, the gas station, anywhere you go, the restaurants, anywhere you go here in Babylon the Great, man, you're gonna come across a damn transformer, a sodomite, and today in particular I was running errands, and I of course, where I need to purchase my item, it's a damn sodomite behind the counter, man. A northern kingdom, what is perceived to be a northern kingdom sodomite behind the counter, man. And anytime you encounter or even see these damn sodomites, it throw your whole mood off, man. It vexes your spirit, if you're operating in the right spirit of Yahawashi, and Yahawashi, pretty soon, the Lord is about to remove, his men. The Lord is about to remove the hopeful elect out of this spiritual Sodom. America, Babylon the Great, known as spiritual Sodom in Egypt, according to Revelation 11 and 8. The Lord is about to remove his men. And rain down fire upon this place. Turn Babylon the Great into a lake of fire, man. And rightfully so, man. This place is completely wicked, man. Alright? It's to the point to now they're trying to, openly force it on the children, the kids, got sodomites reading, books, within libraries, drag queens, grown men dressed up like women in dresses and makeup, wigs, reading kids, books that's trying to push that pollution onto the children, man. And you have parents who willingly and openly take their children to allow that to happen, man. This place, Babylon, is completely wicked. It's to the point to where, I recently seen a clip, I believe on Instagram, to where they got tampons in men's bathrooms. Men don't have cycles. They got tampons within men's bathrooms, man. Just pushing the agenda, shove it in your face, man. Allowing children, to get, to change their plumbing. You know, this place got to be eradicated, swept, you know, clean, removed, and destroyed by thermonuclear fire off the face of this earth, man. Okay? You know, wickedness is getting to that point. You know, we at that point of wickedness again. And that's just, you know, scratching the surface on the wickedness that goes on here in Babylon the Great. You know, this used to be a wickedness that was once, you know, shamed. You know, that's why you had the term coming out of the closet. You know, but now it's just open. You know, they can marry each other now. You know, just completely anti-Hamashiach spirit that's pushed here in Babylon the Great, completely against Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. You know, and you Israelites, man. All right, southern and northern kingdom, man. Okay, you just completely walking in the ways of the wicked, man. Okay, you'll have a 6'2" nigga supposed to be playing basketball, football, or something. You know, sodomite nigga in a crop top. You know, and that's why the Lord gonna bring a great time of judgment on you wicked Israelites, man. Okay, and deep down in Jake's spirit, they know that it's wrong. They know it's wicked. Okay, just here in Babylon, the great America, under the rule of the wicked Esau Edom, the so-called white man. You know, he allows this type of wickedness in the earth. Okay, and pushing it throughout the earth. Okay, and you know, so for that, the Lord gonna destroy this place, man. Okay, you know, Salakia, you know, for the rant. Now let's get into the scriptures, man. This is 2 Peter's. I'll start at 2 Peter's 2, and I'll start at verse 5, man. Okay, let me come to a stop real quick. You know, this place gotta go, man. You know, if you vex day to day, okay, of the wickedness that goes on in this place, you in the right spirit. You know, you sighing and crying like the elect is supposed to be doing. You in the right spirit, man. Okay, we're not content with the wickedness. All right, the filthiness of this place, man. You know, it's the book of 2 Peter 2 and 5. And spared not the old world, and saved Noah, the 8th person, a preacher of righteousness, bringing in the flood upon the world of the ungodly. And you know, the reason I read this scripture right here, because Noah was in a great time of wickedness in his time. Okay, you know, it was in man's heart, man's mind, you know, to do evil continually, man. And we at that very same point, man. Okay, and we know that Noah, his sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth, which we come from Shem, okay, and their wives was the only ones who got delivered, the only ones who got spared from that great time of judgment known as the first death, when Yahawashi flooded the earth. And you know, the Lord is about to bring what is known as the second death, where the Lord is about to turn America into a lake of fire. He's about to rain down fire this time. Not water, fire. By ICBM thermonuclear missiles. Which is a similar judgment that was seen in ancient Sodom and Gomorrah. Which this spiritual Sodom and Gomorrah America is about to experience. Verse 6. And turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, condemned them with an overthrow, making them an example unto those that after should live ungodly. So Sodom and Gomorrah was the example of what this sodomite behavior leads to, through the wrath of the Lord. The end result of the wrath of the Lord coming down upon you for being a damn sodomite. And here you have America pushing that same wickedness, polluting the earth with that same wickedness, same filthiness, and it's going to be met with the same judgment. Okay? Matter of fact, let me get some scriptures, man. Let me get a couple scriptures come to mind. Isaiah chapter 13 and verse 19. It says, in Babylon, talking about America, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldees' excellency, shall be as when Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. So America's about to experience the same fate. America's about to be made the biggest example, man. Alright? Just as ancient Sodom and Gomorrah was an example that we read today, man. Okay? This is the book of Genesis, chapter 19. I'm gonna see if I get straight to the straight to the point, man. I'll get straight to the point. Excuse me, man. This is just all through the Spirit, man. Okay. Genesis chapter 19. Yeah. Genesis 19 and 24, excuse me. Then the Lord Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi rained upon Sodom and upon Gomorrah brimstone and fire from the Lord Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi out of heaven. And how's the Lord going to parallel and do that today? By the technology of the ICBM, intercontinental ballistic missiles, which the Lord put it on the spirit of this devil to create, to destroy his own kingdom. Verse 25, and he overthrew those cities and all the plain and all the inhabitants of the cities and that which grew upon the ground. Same is going to be with Babylon the Great. All right. Our forefather Peter, in 2 Peter, the 3rd chapter, he goes into how destructive, the wrath of the Lord, the judgment of the Lord is going to be, man. Okay, let me jump back into that 2 Peter 3 and verse 10. It says, but the day of the Lord Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi will come as a thief in the night. It's going to catch a lot of people off guard. Everybody outside of the hopeful elect is going to catch them off guard. Why? Because they're not paying attention. They're in that spirit of mirth. They caught up in their own lust, their own sins. They're not looking for the day of the Lord. They're not looking for Yahawashi to return. It says, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. This is how, our forefather Peter described the destruction of the Lord, man. The indignation, the righteous anger of the Lord, man, how bad it's going to be. The elements is going to melt with fervent heat. Everything you see on the periodic table, from the gases to the liquids to the metals, which is everything we see in here today, used out of those elements. Ourselves, we're made from the dust of the ground. Cars, building, the cement on the ground, trees, everything about to be consumed, man. By fervent heat, fire, man. Okay? It says, the earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up. Seeing all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness? And your conversation is going into your conduct. Knowing this destruction is coming, how shall we be operating here in the earth? Well, of course, we stress it all the time here at Great Millstone. You should be walking in the fear of the Lord. keeping the Lord's commandments, rehearsing the righteous acts to the best of your ability, man. Repenting daily, praying without ceasing, man. Okay? Asking the Lord for forgiveness. Okay? For mercy, man. It says, looking for and hastening unto the coming day of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, wherein the heavens, being on fire, shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. Okay, so we're looking for the day of the Lord, man. And all these signs is indicating and showing us what times we're in, how close we are. Okay, but only the hopeful elect can see that. And nevertheless, we, the hopeful elect, Lord will we of that number, according to his promise, look for new heavens, a new rulership. All right, the wicked out of power and the righteous in power, the Israelites. Okay, the so-called white man is the end of the world, and Jacob. All right, so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans. Okay, starting with Yahawashi and the hopeful elect is the beginning of it that followeth. All right, Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. It says, a new heavens, a new rulership, and a new earth, a refreshed earth. This fire is going to cleanse the earth. Okay, you're going to have places like Israel that got to be cleansed and hit by fire and, built back up by the heathens when they're in captivity. But America, in itself, it's going to be white, clean, smooth, and made into a desert. All right? No man's going to dwell there but except for desert creatures, man. Okay? But we look for a new rulership, a new heavens, and a new earth, a refreshed earth. You're going to have all types of, radiation, fire. Okay? It's all going to pretty much refresh the earth, man. Okay? One thing, the fool system, Esau Edom's fool system taught us, Gad, and Reuben, the northern kingdom that was over here in the Americas, one way that they would, basically have a better harvest, or for things to grow back greener and plenteous, they would scorch the land by fire, all right, and just allow it to pretty much grow back plenteous, man. Okay, it pretty much refreshes everything. Fire and water is a cleansing agent. The Lord cleansed the world once before by water, by flood in this place. The Lord about to cleanse the world today by fire, man. Okay, thermonuclear fire. And of course, I have to mention fire by the chariots when Yahawashi returns with his heavenly hosts, man. And the fathership that he's returning on. Beaming down concentrated fire, man. When you read Isaiah 66, 15 and 16, the Lord is coming with fire and his chariots like a whirlwind. All right, to render his anger with fury and his rebuke with flames of fire, man. The slain, of the Lord shall be many, man. Okay, a lot of dead bodies. The Lord about to roll a lot of heads, man. Okay, the Lord about to zap a lot of people and consume a lot of people by fire, man. Most people don't know what the day of the Lord consists of, man. Okay? Most people don't know how Yahawashi is coming back, man. Okay? Which, I got to get this scripture since I'm bringing that up through the Spirit, since the Spirit is bringing that up. This is the book of St. Luke, chapter 12, and verse 49. I am come to send fire on the earth. Red letter Yahawashi. I am come to send fire on the earth. And what will I if it be already kindled? World War III already going to be popping off. Civil War, Jacob's trouble, already going to be popping off, man. And the Lord coming to bring more fire by them chariots and by them nuclear missiles, man. That's what's coming for this wicked ass kingdom, man. Rightfully so, man. Let me finish that 2 Peter's, the second chapter, 2 Peter's 2 and 6. And turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, condemned them with an overthrow, making them an example unto those that after should live ungodly. And America is about to be made another example, the biggest example. And delivered just Lot, vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked. Just as our forefather Lot was delivered, him and his 2 daughters, would have been his wife, but she looked back, holding on to the things of this world. Remember Lot, he was a wealthy man. Okay, you're going to have Israelites in that spirit, the spirit of Lot's wife, looking back, holding on to Babylon the Great, and they're going to be destroyed with Babylon the Great, man. You got nothing to look back to, man. This is a burning building, man. Okay, ripe for the judgment of Yahawashi. All right, but in today's time, the hopeful elect is going to be in the shoes of Lot. Okay, they're going to be delivered, man, because they are vexed with the filthy conversation, the conduct of these wicked people out here, man. We are vexed, man. All these damn sodomites everywhere. This devil allowing adultery, all types of wickedness out here to run free, whoredoms to run free in the earth, man. Okay, and reward them for that wickedness, man. We're vexed, man. And, we sigh and cry to Yahawashi about it, according to Ezekiel 9:4, man. Excuse me, we're going to receive that spiritual mark of the Yahawah, which is, the spiritual mark of exemption from judgment, man. We in the same shoes as Lot, man. Same shoes as Noah. Okay? And, that time is coming to where Yahawashi is going to eventually, through prophecy, bring about that famine of the word, Amos 8:11-12, where these wicked 2/3 going to be bugging out, looking for answers when the Lord stops giving that warning, removes his prophets, off the highways and the byways, allow this devil to push laws and legislations, and regulate the internet and take down videos and channels, make pushing this Bible, this word and this truth, hate speech, the Lord about to eventually remove his word. Or in other words, stop giving the warning. Okay? Bring about the famine of the word. And once that happens, we know that the hopeful elect is sealed up, man. Okay? Then can all hell break loose. Then can the destruction come, man. And that's what's about to happen, man. 2 Peter 2:8, it says, "For that righteous man dwelling among them in seeing and hearing," this is what we experiencing, man. On a higher level, man. You got men changing their plumbing, women changing their plumbing, getting testosterone, growing beards, chopping off they parts. To where the point is confusing. You gotta watch who you're dealing with here in Babylon the Great. In seeing and hearing, vex his righteous soul from day to day with their unlawful deeds. This is the experience we gotta see. We gotta see and go through, man. We gotta suffer. There's just demons everywhere. 365, 24 hours of the day, just demons everywhere. They got their little festivities, Halloween decorations and everything up. Just a demonic vibe right now, man, out in the earth, which that's 365, man. Okay? Because these people that we walk amongst, they walk in demons, man. Left hand spirits, unclean spirits, all on them, man. Okay? It says, verse 9, "The Lord knoweth how to deliver the godly out of temptations." The Lord about to deliver his elect, man. Okay? Eventually, you stay in this wicked world for so long, eventually it'll pollute you, man. Okay? Oh, look at Enoch. The Lord, scripture say, Enoch walked, with the Most High, man. The Lord had to remove, his righteous servant from out of that wicked world, man. It's the same with the elect, man. Lord got to remove us from this place, man. It says, The Lord, Yahawah knoweth how to deliver the godly out of temptations. And, eventually we got the hour of temptation coming up, man. All right, these people of the world, they're going to take the charagma, man. 2/3, they're going to take the charagma. Okay? But the Lord going to deliver his elect, man. Revelation 3:10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which will come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth, man. The Lord going to deliver the godly out of temptations. All right, the ultimate test, the hour of temptation, which this devil is going to push a RFID micro C-hip upon the world, in order for you to buy and sell. Okay, and if you don't take the charagma, he's going to try to, delete you. All right? That's the ultimate test that's coming up, man. All right, but, the hopeful elect going to pass the test, man, through the spirit and the power of Yahawashi. But reading on, it says, and to reserve the unjust unto the day of judgment to be punished. So these wicked 2/3, sodomites, gremlins, niggas, whores, harlots, all being reserved, false accusers, bearing false witness, scoffers, mockers, all being reserved. Wicked, rebellious, disobedient children, they all being reserved until the day of judgment to be punished. All right, they're not going to have the Yahawah to be exempt from the judgments of the Lord. Only the hopeful elect, man. Okay? And like I said, once the hopeful elect is sealed, this word is reached, who is supposed to reach, which is the elect, the only ones who can obtain this truth. According to Romans 11:8, the election have obtained it and the rest were blinded. Okay? 2/3 got a spiritual slumber, eyes that they should not see and ears that they should not hear until this day. Once the elect, receive this word and they are sealed, okay, they got that Yahawah on them, that exemption for judgment. Lord gonna let the floodgates of judgment, all right, run loose here in Babylon the Great and across the world. Okay? And the Lord gonna destroy Babylon the Great off the face of the world, man. Off the face of the earth. This is Revelation 7:1. And after these things I saw 4 angels standing on the 4 corners of the earth, holding the 4 winds. The 4 winds are the destruction. Okay? That the wind should not blow on the earth, nor on the sea, nor on any tree. Okay? And I believe it's in the book of Jeremiah. Let's see here. Let's go straight to it. He's dealing with the winds being the destruction. Jeremiah 51:1. Thus saith the Lord Yahawashi, behold, I will rise up against Babylon, which is America, and against them that dwell in the midst of them that rise up against me, all you 2/3, you heathens. Okay, you're against the Lord. Like I said, they're anti-Hamashiach. Okay, they're against Yahawashi and his laws and his righteousness in the earth. They're against, his servants, the prophets, his elect. Okay, it says, I will rise up against Babylon and against them that dwell in the midst of them that rise up against me, a destroying wind. All right, and that destroying wind gonna be by thermonuclear fire and fire from the chariots, man. Okay, it's what these wicked people about to experience, man. And the Lord got the angels holding back that destruction, man. Okay, the winds, the destruction. Revelation 7:2. And I saw another angel ascending from the east, having the seal of the living God. All right, and he cried with a loud voice to the 4 angels to whom it was given to hurt the earth and the sea, saying, hurt not the earth, neither the sea, nor the trees, till we have sealed the servants of our God, Yahawashi, in their foreheads. And I heard the number of them which were sealed, and they were sealed 144,000 of all the tribes of the children of Israel, which is the governing body. And it goes it goes on to list the 12 tribes, 12,000 men from each tribe who will be sealed, the governing body, okay, who will reign and be joint heirs with Yahawashi Hamashiach when he returns and redeems them, okay, and crowns them, all right. But I got to read this as well, Revelation 7 and 9. And this I beheld, and lo, a great multitude which no man could number, of all nations and kindreds and people and tongues, stood before the throne, which is, the Israelite foreigners scattered, like the elder Malcolm must say, among the heathen that look like, those heathens, but, those are Israelites, of course, scattered among the heathen via captivity, man, according to the curses. Okay, so those are all Israelites, man. I sometimes I share the brothers from Italy. They're speaking, within their language. Okay, one of the brothers, quote unquote, looked like an Edomite, but what stays the same? Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. Okay, I'm sure the doctrine stays the same. In order for you to have GMS in your name, the doctrine never changes, man. Okay, so the Lord is sealing the hopeful elect across the four corners of the earth, man. It says, and before the Lamb, stood before the Lamb, and stood before the throne, and before the Lamb, clothed with white robes. Man, the hopeful elect, is clean, is pure. Okay, it says, and palms in their hands, meaning they got the victory, man. Okay, victory over the beast. Okay, this revised Roman Empire over his image, his NWO. Okay, and the charagma, man. Okay, which is the mark of the beast, man, the RFID micro C-hip. Okay, it says, verse 10, and cried with a loud voice, saying, salvation to our God, which sitteth upon the throne, and unto the Lamb. Okay, Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, man. Okay, so I just wanted to get into that, that the Lord has to seal his servants with this word and this truth, all right? Which, a part of the word and the truth is, of course, the true names of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. That's all being sealed in the elect's forehead. All right, a spiritual mark of exemption from judgment. Okay, so that way, once the Lord brings that famine of the word and allow the floodgates, all hell and chaos to break loose by way of civil war, societal collapse, World War III, the end result of the Lord's judgments will be the peak of the Third World War, which will end in thermonuclear destruction. Okay, so just as, our forefather Lot and Noah had to be removed into a safe place, the hopeful elect, they're going to be removed or be beamed up into a chariot. And, the Lord is going to bring down, his great wrath, his great judgment here on Babylon the Great, man. All right. It says, Isaiah 26 and 20, come my people, enter thou into thy chambers, and shut thy door about thee, and hide thyself as it were a little moment, until the indignation be overpassed. The elect got to be on them chariots before the Lord rains down that thermonuclear fire here on Babylon the Great, this spiritual Sodom, this spiritual Egypt. It says, for behold, the Lord Yahawah Shai cometh out of his place to punish the inhabitants of the earth for their iniquity, and the earth also shall disclose her blood, and shall no more cover her slain. So the Lord Yahawashi himself is coming to visit himself. Okay, and he himself is bringing fire, along with the heavenly host that he's bringing, man. So I pray and hope that this is edifying through the Spirit, just being vexed, just simply trying to run errands, and you got to come across and see and encounter these damn transformers and these sodomites out here, man. And much more wickedness that we see out here, man. But we got to endure all that. We got to suffer it. Okay, because in due time the Lord, he will destroy this wicked kingdom off the earth. Okay, he will take this devil out of power. He will deliver his hopeful elect and set the the hopeful elect, you know, being joint heirs with Yahawashi through the power of Yahawah. Okay, we're going to be put in power. Lord will, we're of that number. Okay, you know, and, you know, the scriptures go into how only with our eyes will we see the reward of the wicked. And that time is fastly approaching. And that's why we tell the house of Israel to repent, man. Doors of mercy about to close, man. This is Psalms chapter 91. And let's see here. Psalms 91:7. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right, but it shall not come nigh thee. Only with thy eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked, which we know that reward is thermonuclear fire, thermonuclear destruction. Lord will, this is edifying to you, hopeful elect. Okay, with that, I say Shalawam.